Hello, my dear one. I'm so glad you're here. Right now, just take a soft breath and allow yourself to relax. You don't have to be anywhere else. You don't have to do anything except be present with me in this moment. You've already done something beautiful. You've shown up, and that in itself is enough. Life is always guiding us, always supporting us, even when we don't feel it, especially when we don't feel it. And if you're here, listening and opening your heart, then that tells me something powerful. You are ready for change. You are ready to begin creating a new relationship with yourself and with the flow of life. You are ready to open your heart to receive all that is good, including wealth, abundance, and support in every form. I know how it feels to live in the energy of fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of being left behind, fear of never quite catching up, that heavy weight on your chest when bills come in, the silent worry in your thoughts when you're trying to fall asleep. The mind races, doesn't it? It tells you stories of not being enough, of not doing enough. But here's what I want to tell you, and I want you to hear it deeply. Those stories are not the truth. They are old recordings, picked up over the years, that have played over and over until they felt like your own voice. But they aren't. You were not born believing in lack. You were not born thinking you were unworthy. Somewhere along the way, those beliefs were handed to you, often by others who were hurting too. And so today we begin to gently unlearn. We are not forcing or pushing. We are not fighting. Instead, we are softening. We are opening. We are coming back to love, back to truth. And what is the truth? The truth is, you are deeply worthy. You are powerful. You are meant to thrive, not just survive. The universe is not holding anything back from you. The flow of abundance is not something that only some people get access to. It is a natural part of who you are, and today we will begin to let that truth rise to the surface. Let's begin here, gently. Close your eyes for a moment if you feel safe to do so, and take a breath. Imagine you are holding your own hand, saying softly, "It's okay, I'm here now, I'm listening." That's all. Nothing more is needed right now. Just that willingness to listen to yourself, to be present, that alone can move mountains. Now I want to talk to you about something very simple but very powerful: the mirror. I know it may sound strange at first, talking to yourself in the mirror, but let me explain why this practice is so important and so life-changing. When you look into the mirror, you are meeting yourself, not the outside version, not the version you show to the world, but the inner you, the child within, the one who has longed to be seen, to be heard, to be loved without conditions. The mirror brings you face to face with the one person you spend your entire life with, yourself. We spend so much of our lives speaking to others, pleasing others, looking out into the world for validation. But when was the last time you truly looked into your own eyes and spoke with love, with kindness, with acceptance? Many of us find it difficult at first. You may notice judgment, resistance, maybe even sadness. That's okay. That's not a sign that you're doing it wrong. It's a sign that you're doing it right. Because those feelings have lived inside you for a long time, often unacknowledged. And now, finally, they are being given space to be seen, to be heard, to be healed. The mirror is not just a reflection of your face, it's a window to your heart. When you stand in front of it, gently, without judgment, and look into your own eyes, you begin to form a relationship with yourself that is based on love rather than criticism. Most of us have been taught to look in the mirror and pick ourselves apart, to criticize, to point out flaws, to say things we would never say to a friend. And yet, we do this to ourselves daily. That ends now. You deserve to be your own best friend, your own cheerleader, your own safe place. Let's shift how we see the mirror. Let's turn it into a place of healing, a place where you go not to fix yourself, but to meet yourself, a place where you practice kindness, where you say the words you've longed to hear. The mirror becomes sacred, not because of what you see, but because of how you choose to speak. And when you do this, you begin to change the energy you live in. You start to create new beliefs, new pathways. You start to believe, little by little, that you are indeed worthy of love, of support, of abundance. And abundance, my dear, is not just about money. It's about feeling full, full of life, full of peace, full of joy. Money is just one way that life expresses support, but when we feel empty inside, we often block that support without realizing it. That's why the mirror is so important. It helps you fill up from the inside. It reminds you of who you are. It invites you to speak to yourself as someone precious, because you are. Now let's talk about wealth. Wealth is often misunderstood. It's not just about numbers in a bank account. Wealth is a vibration. It's energy. It's a state of knowing that you are supported, that you live in a world that is capable of meeting your needs, that you are not alone, and that energy begins within. You can't force wealth into your life through worry or effort or self-judgment. You allow it by becoming open to receive. And to be open to receiving, you must believe you are worthy of receiving. And to believe you are worthy, you must speak to yourself with love. Do you see how it all connects? Many people go through life chasing money, chasing opportunities, trying to work harder, be better, do more, but they forget the foundation, the self. When you carry the energy of lack, no matter what you do on the outside, it won't feel enough. You'll always be chasing, but when you start to shift the energy inside, you begin to attract differently. You begin to receive differently. You start to see that you are not separate from abundance. You are part of it. So how do we shift that energy? We begin in the mirror. We begin by speaking to ourselves in a new way. We begin by saying things like, I am open to receive. I am worthy of wealth. I am safe to prosper. And we say these things while looking into our own eyes, not with force, not with pressure, but with softness, with curiosity, with love. You might feel silly at first. That's okay. Let yourself smile at the awkwardness. That smile is already healing you. Every word you speak in the mirror begins to plant a seed. And like any seed, it needs care. It needs repetition. It needs love, but it will grow. And one day, you'll look into the mirror and believe the words you say. You'll feel them in your bones. And when that happens, the world around you will shift too. Because life responds to the energy you carry. When you carry self-love, life brings more things to love. When you carry the belief that you are supported, life begins to show up in ways that support you. And when you carry the vibration of wealth, not just as money, but as fullness, then the outer world begins to mirror that. So let's begin together, you and me, with gentle breaths, soft eyes, and an open heart. Let's meet ourselves in the mirror, not with judgment, but with love. Let's remember, gently, kindly, that we are worthy, we are enough, and we are ready to receive. The door is open, the light is here, and so are you. Let's walk this path of love together, one word, one breath, one moment at a time. Yes, beautiful soul, we are walking gently, step by step. And now that we've met ourselves in the mirror with tenderness, we begin to understand something even more precious. The truth is, wealth is not something you chase. Wealth is something you remember. It already lives within you. It's not outside, hiding in a faraway place. It is in the way you feel, the way you breathe, the way you treat yourself every single day. The outside world is only a reflection of the inside world. And when we begin to tend lovingly to the inside, the outside begins to change on its own. We have been taught to run after success, to push for results, to measure our value by how much we produce, how much we own, how much we earn. But this way of living leaves so many feeling tired, empty, and disconnected from themselves. It places all the power in the hands of the external world. If something out there changes, we feel better. If it doesn't, we feel lost. But when we realize that our inner world is the true foundation of everything we experience, something powerful happens. We shift from waiting to creating. We move from struggle to flow. You are not here to struggle. You are here to remember that you are already connected to the flow of life. And life is generous. Life wants to support you. Life wants to offer you all the resources you need to thrive. But it begins with belief. It begins with how you speak to yourself. It begins with how you feel when you look into your own eyes and say, I am enough. I am safe. I am ready. These small sentences carry great power. So let's explore this truth together. Wealth is not a chase, it is a reflection. If you plant a seed in good soil and nourish it with love, it grows. The same is true for your energy. When your thoughts are loving, your emotions begin to soften. When your emotions soften, your body relaxes. When your body relaxes, you become more open. And when you are open, life flows to you more easily. That's the rhythm of creation. That's the dance of abundance. Wealth is not just about having things. It's about how you feel when you wake up. It's about the way your heart smiles when you feel supported. It's about the calm in your body when you know you can trust the process of life. When you stop grasping and start receiving. When you stop fearing and start allowing. That's when wealth finds you, not as a reward, but as a reflection of your alignment. Now let's prepare the heart. Let's gently open to something very special. There are 5 words that carry a deep vibration, words that, when spoken into the mirror with love and sincerity, begin to unlock your connection to wealth and abundance. These are not just any words. These are keys, keys that open doors that were once locked by fear, by doubt, by old beliefs that no longer belong in your life. These 5 words are not a magic spell. They are a declaration to yourself, to life, and to the energy that flows through everything. When you say them, you are not trying to convince the world of something. You are reminding your own spirit of what is already true. And this remembering begins to change your energy. It begins to soften your edges. It invites life to come closer. These words carry the vibration of worthiness, openness, trust, allowing, and receiving. And when you speak them with presence, something inside you stirs, something beautiful and ancient, the part of you that knows, yes, I am meant for this. So here they are, these 5 gentle yet powerful words. I am ready to receive. Simple, yes. But don't be fooled by simplicity. Truth is always simple. It's our fears that make things complicated. But these 5 words, they are like open hands, like soft soil, like a door swinging open to the sun. When you say, I am ready to receive, you are telling life, I trust you. I trust myself. I am open to what is good. I welcome abundance in all its forms. And let's take a moment to breathe into each of these words. I. This is the center, the self, the place from which all energy flows. This is your spirit speaking. Am, a word of being, a word of presence, a word that anchors you into now, not someday, not in the past, but right here. Ready, this is the word of willingness, a soft surrender, not rushed, not desperate, just available, open, calm. 2, a small bridge, a connection, an opening that leads you from the inner world to the outer world. Receive, the final word, the allowing, the feminine energy of drawing in, of welcoming what is meant for you, not chasing, not pushing, just allowing. Each word builds upon the next. Each word carries a vibration that brings you closer to your natural state of wholeness, and the mirror becomes your sacred place where you declare these words, not with pressure, but with grace. You don't have to believe them perfectly. You just have to be willing to try. That willingness alone is powerful enough to shift your entire relationship with abundance. Now come stand with me in front of the mirror, gently, no judgment, no rush, just you and your reflection. Just a moment to meet yourself with love. Place one hand on your heart if you'd like. Feel its rhythm, feel your breath, and when you're ready, speak softly. I am ready to receive. Let the words roll out like a warm breeze. Say them again. Look into your own eyes. Feel the softness, the sincerity. There's no need to perform. There's nothing to prove, just presence, just the truth. And if emotions arise, let them. If you feel resistance, it's okay. Don't push it away. Just notice it. Thank it. These parts of you are surfacing because they're ready to be loved, not fixed. And love is what we're here to give. With each repetition of these 5 words, you are watering a seed of wealth within you, and over time, it grows, quietly, surely, lovingly. This is not a one-time act. This is a practice, a ritual of coming home to yourself. Each day, or as often as you feel called, return to the mirror and speak these words. You can whisper to them. You can sing them. You can write them in your journal. You can carry them in your heart. However you choose to speak to them, let it be an offering of trust, an offering of surrender, an offering of love, because you are worthy of wealth. You are worthy of a life that feels full, that feels supported, that feels free. And the journey to that life begins not outside of you, but right here, in the mirror, with your voice, with your heart open and your spirit ready to receive. Let these 5 words become your daily melody, your sacred reminder, your anchor of truth. and let life respond in kind, for it will. It always does. Life mirrors the energy we offer, and today you are offering love. You are offering trust. You are offering a soft, quiet readiness, and that, my dear, is everything. Yes, dear heart, let us continue gently. Now that you've begun speaking those beautiful 5 words into the mirror, I am ready to receive. You may feel something stirring inside, a softness, a new sense of peace, or perhaps even a little discomfort. That's all part of the journey. You see, when we begin to open ourselves to love, to wealth, to life's abundant support, we often meet the old voices within us that have felt unloved, unheard, or afraid for so long. This is not a problem. This is healing. It means something within you is being touched by light for the first time in a very long time. So now I want to offer you a simple way to make this practice even more alive, even more nourishing. I want to guide you through a gentle mirror ritual. You don't need anything fancy, just a moment of quiet, a mirror, and your loving attention. Begin by finding a place where you can be alone with yourself. Look into your eyes, just for a few seconds at first. Don't try to feel anything, just be present. Place your hand on your heart if that feels comforting, and softly speak the words, "I am ready to receive." Say it as though you are speaking to a dear friend, someone who has waited so long to hear these words. Feel the warmth behind your voice. Say it again. Let your shoulders relax. Let your face soften, and notice what arises. Some days it may feel powerful. Other days it may feel flat or strange. That's okay. This practice is not about performance, it's about presence. Every time you do it, you are planting seeds. Seeds of wealth, seeds of love, seeds of trust in the goodness of life. You may want to repeat it 3 times, or 5, or even 10. Let the rhythm of your heart guide you, and after you speak the words, pause for a moment. Let them sink in. Let them settle into your body like warm sunlight. If tears come, let them. If laughter comes, let it. Whatever arises is welcome. This is your sacred time with yourself. No judgment, no expectations, just love. Now I want to share some affirmations with you that support this practice. You can speak them aloud or write them down. You can whisper them while you walk or think of them before you sleep. They are here to help you shift your inner world into one of receiving and allowing. I am worthy of the wealth I desire. Abundance flows to me with ease and joy. I trust the process of life to support me fully. I welcome prosperity into my life with an open heart. I love and approve of myself unconditionally. These affirmations are not about pretending. They are about remembering who you are beneath all the noise and fear. They are about choosing each day to align with love instead of lack. You don't have to do it perfectly, just lovingly. That's enough. And now, sweet soul, I want to talk to you about something tender. As you begin this journey of opening to wealth, you may encounter resistance. Old thoughts may rise up, thoughts like, "This isn't working," or "I don't deserve this," or "Nothing ever changes." These are not your truth. These are echoes from the past, shadows of old experiences. They are the result of conditioning, not the voice of your spirit. And when these thoughts come, don't push them away. Don't scold yourself. Just breathe. Say to yourself, "Thank you for showing up. I see you, but I choose something new now. Speak to these thoughts as you would to a scared child, with love, with patience, and then return to your mirror, return to your affirmation, return to your heart. Every time you do this, you are creating new patterns, new energy, new experiences. Sometimes tears will be part of this process, sometimes silence, sometimes joy. Allow it all. Healing is not a straight line, it's a spiral. You are not going backwards, you are going deeper, and that is something to celebrate. Let's take a moment now to feel the energy of receiving. Imagine your arms wide open. Imagine your heart is soft and expansive. Imagine the universe pouring blessings into your life, not just in money, but in kindness, in opportunity, in support, in ease. Feel the vibration of yes in your body. This is your natural state, not struggle, not fear, but openness, receptivity, grace. And now, I'd like to invite you into a gentle reflection. You may want to write these questions in a journal or simply speak the answers to your heart. What would it feel like to be fully supported by life? What beliefs about money or self-worth am I ready to let go of? What new energy am I ready to welcome in? These questions are not for solving, but for softening. Let the answers rise in their own time. Let your inner wisdom speak. It always knows. And here, my dear, is the most beautiful part of all. As you begin to shift your relationship with yourself, you shift your relationship with life. As you speak kindly to your reflection, you begin to draw in kinder experiences. As you affirm your readiness to receive, the universe says yes, because it always matches your energy, always. Wealth is not just about having more. It's about becoming more aligned with love, with peace, with trust. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. You only need remembering. You are already whole, already loved, already worthy. The mirror just helps you see that more clearly. So keep going. Keep returning to your mirror. Keep speaking those 5 powerful words. I am ready to receive. Speak them when you feel strong. Speak them when you feel unsure. Speak them when it's easy and when it's hard. Let them be your prayer, your promise, your practice. And now, as we gently close this sacred time together, I want to leave you with this final message. You are enough. You have always been enough. Life loves you. Life supports you. And everything you desire is not outside of you. It is waiting within you to be awakened. Your words are powerful. Your heart is wise. And your journey has already begun. Speak with love. Receive with grace. Trust the unfolding. And know that every step you take in kindness toward yourself is a step toward the life you are meant to live. Let this be your affirmation now and always. I am safe, I am loved, I am ready to receive, and so it is.